Good evening and welcome. This is a shorter video than yesterday just because it's Friday and everyone's got stuff to do. I just thought I would just showcase what I've been doing a little bit this afternoon, and I'm just editing this cool fun video about how to make haggis bonbons. And so this video I'm just going to do a quick edit and talk you through, and I think probably be about 15 minutes or so. I'm just going to keep the messages coming, so if you want to comment down below, please do. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching live, just comment Team Live. And if you're watching on the replay, comment Team Replay. So I'm currently in Final Cut Pro. You can hear some very fast skimming audio. All I'm doing is just working through these 5 angles. I've just got 5 angles. I've just had 5 phones monitoring cooking. And I'm literally just cutting it down as we're going. So as of course the computer can handle doing this as well as showcasing what it's doing on the screen. So we'll just see how we go.
Or so.
So we've got someone here who you may want to check out. It's Granny's Scottish Kitchen, and this is really cool. I can get these videos edited pretty quickly because I've already got the angles, and I've already treated the videos. I've already treated the audio, so it's quite clear.
You can also coat them in egg and fish dressing. You know, the bread.
And you get a lot of really good tutorials here. And so I'm just going to sit and edit a few of those for you. So if you want to just comment down below, you can do. And as I say, this is part of the Gig Ready daily live stream, which I'm doing 8 o'clock every single day of February. And the reason being is it's a bit of a challenge. Can I go live every day? Can I do something different? Some days I'll be doing some creative work. Some days I'll be doing a provocation. And you may look across the other 6 live streams that I've done, whether you're watching on Ewan Smith Music or Mobile Livestream Success or on the timeline. Do let me know if you are watching this at all, because I've just kind of fused the 2 ideas together because I wanted you to be able to sort of see the 2 ecosystems I'm starting to blend together just with these lives. But there are distinct different areas. Obviously, one, I help make music and help people make music, and the other one is I help people make content using mobile devices. So do enjoy, and we shall see how we go. So I'm just editing this video here, and I'm just running this from my Mac, and I'm running the video live stream from my mobile phones. So got some details down below about how I'm doing that. So hope you don't mind the audio. I'm just going to be quiet for a minute. I'm just going to start editing and maybe talk along the way.
But today I'm going to be using just self-raising.
I'm just going to cut down some very quick angles here as well. So this is not a long video. I think by the time I finish cutting it, it's going to be about maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Just self-raising.
I do have titles as well, which I use.
Using just self-raising flour.
And it's quite good because when I've actually directed a lot of this already, so it's just a case of cutting out some of the ums and the pauses and things like that. And this is yeah, it's quite a good test to see if I can actually use this, because it's such a beefy app, this Final Cut. And
2 cups of it and about half a pint.
So I've got an actual edited version across the top, and then one I'm just cutting in
2 cups of it. And
so just trying to cut out the pauses where possible, keep things nice and flowing really well. Another reason for this short live stream tonight is because I've got to put my son to bed. So I've got to make sure that I'm done, ready by the time he comes up, ready for his bath. I've already done. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
And about half a pint of beer. So it takes a little while just to blend the 2 things in together.
So I think I'm going to just cut this down to size. It is really chugging, and I don't know why. I think it's because it's broadcasting as well to the device. So, but that's fine. This is why we're testing it. This is why we thought we'd test it. That's why I thought I'd do it live. Yes. So, don't think there's anything else on this stretch. I'm just going to see if I can just play through this.
But as you can see, the mixture is coming together quite well.
So, we'll keep that bit in. That's quite nice. And I'm just going to keep playing it through because I think we could probably cut this to the batter.
Movement, isn't it, when you're doing this? But it's actually easier just doing it with your hands.
You see the mobiles I used in the sides.
And Stornoway black pudding is delicious.
So I
prefer that out of all the other black puddings.
I cut a lot of this out because
It's great in your breakfast as well.
You see a lot of the mobiles in the background.
So that's coming together quite well.
It's all very meta. I could have a conversation without actually being a conversation. So what are you doing now?
First time I tasted this was actually in a local hotel down in Lancashire.
Is that
and
right?
they were serving Stornoway black pudding bonbons. And they're very, very nicely done.
They also
a nice bed of lettuce with tomato and cucumber.
Ah, there we are, cropped out.
Okay, when it looks fairly uniform.
Good stuff. So there we go. So that was actually quite a nice zoom. I don't know if I want to just keep that in.
And a nice bed of lettuce with tomato and cucumber. Okay, when it looks...
Yeah, I think I'll just cut out the zoom, to be honest. Good. So, take a big, massive chunk out, good 2 minutes worth.
Okay, when it looks fairly uniform, it means you've got your...
That looks good. So, boom. Tend to be quite...
You've got mixture, your...
Tend to be quite ruthless when it comes to some of these edits, because I can just get rid of the pre-edit, that one.
Your mixture ready.
So because I've already done most of the editing, it's actually quite easy.
Mixture ready. Okay. So the next step is just take a little off your mixture.
Okay, so that's easy enough. So yeah, I like it. It's very, very therapeutic, and because I've already told the story with this main edit, all I'm doing is cutting out the pauses.
You're ready. So the next step is just take a little off your mixture and just roll it into balls.
So what we'll do is we'll just cut to that.
You're ready. So the next step is just take a little off your mixture and just roll it into balls. It's as simple as that. So I'll just move that tin out of the way. So I've got...
We can cut that out, yeah.
So I'll just move that tin out of the way. So I've got them about that size. That gives you quite a nice...
Good. So in the previous, you can see that they're basically putting them all together, so it should cut quite nicely. Let's hope. Never actually live streamed a live video edit before.
Ready. That gives you quite a nice starter
Look at that.
size. Normally the starter size, if you were using this, maybe in
Maybe take it the
maybe in place of soup at a Scottish
Try that again.
Size. Normally the starter size, if you were using this, maybe in place of
yeah.
This in place of...
So because there's chatting going on while the prep's going on, what I can do is I can actually just cut to different angles.
In place of soup at a Scottish burn supper, you would probably just serve 3 of those.
So it just keeps the storytelling going quite nicely, but also because you've already got the angles, you've got a lot of content to play with. These are all 4K angles.
Lettuce, and that's basically...
So I don't get any of these annoying, you know, when you have these annoying jump cuts that people put on YouTube.
Lettuce, and that's basically how we'll present them just in a moment.
So, and that's kind of how I used to in my early videos as well, as you'll probably be able to tell. The way I used to edit some of the Ewan Smith music ones, it was quite rough, quite jarring. But there's time gone on when I got used to using more angles and things, and I added older cameras, newer cameras. I was able to have more footage. I was able to use more of it, and so it got a bit more easier to use.
So you carry on doing...
So again, those jarring jump cuts I get rid of.
So you carry on doing that with your...
Because I can then introduce new angles like this. Could be useful. Or a further away angle like this.
So you carry on doing that with your...
Yeah, no, not that one.
So you carry on doing that with...
If I had that fourth one, I could probably remove completely. Don't think we use it.
So you carry on doing that with your mixture. I'll maybe do half a dozen or so just for the demonstration. And then I'll mix up the beer batter.
So we don't actually need to show that live, so we can cut that out. So again, just ruthless. So we can get rid of all of that. And we can probably just cut to the 6
too
See what we do.
filling, I think, as a starter. So
What?
maybe just do half a dozen
I don't know.
into small balls. I'm sure you could do them as goujons.
So you could probably cut that gap out and then cut nicely between them, like this, and then this, and then this. And because I've got all the angles, it's just easy for me just to wallop all that out and then cut between them like this.
So maybe just do half a dozen into small balls.
Maybe not that one.
Dozen into small balls. Into small balls. Dozen into small balls. Into small balls.
I'm
sure you could do them as goujons as well if you wish.
Now we're going to cut to the fact that she's finished them all. And already we've cut out at least 3-4 minutes of footage. So she's just doing those. And then...
To beer, any cheap
Right.
beer will do.
Here's the beer batter, so we need to skim back a bit.
Right, so I've got half a dozen.
There we go. Done. So we get rid of that. And...
If you wish. Right, so I've got half a dozen there.
So we'll get rid of the little bit. There we go. So yeah, this is just how I kind of do it, and I don't overthink it too much. But once I've done the bare bones, then I add in the bells and whistles, the titling, and the little jingle that I do at the beginning and the end.
Right, so I've got half a dozen there. That will do just for the moment.
Just for the bare bones.
I've already got half a pint of beer.
So we need to see that beer, and we didn't. So we need to cut to an angle. And this is the good thing about having multiple angles, because live or pre-recorded, you can easily miss an event, an activity, and you so well I need to catch that up again. So
I've got half a pint of beer.
we need to see that beer.
I've already got half a.
Let's see the beer.
For the moment, I've already got half a pint of beer.
So we need to. And in Final Cut, I've had to remove some of the footage from story already.
Pint of beer. Any beer.
I wonder if I actually got any of that at all. Right. Crop. Ah, yeah. Ah, here we are. Because I zoomed in before, wasn't it? So I can zoom that back out again. Not to the full frame. There we go. Work out.
I've already got half a pint of beer. Any beer. Any cheap beer will do. I'm not recommending beer. Any cheap beer. Pint of beer. Any beer. Half a pint of beer. Any beer. Any cheap beer will do. I'm not.
There we go. So I managed to get the beer. Just.
Already got half a pint of beer. Any beer. Any cheap beer will do.
Although it wasn't cheap beer, I don't think that day, but yes, you're just trying to keep inclusivity.
I'm not recommending any particular beer. And
not sponsored yet. Although this channel has managed to get over 1,300 subscribers or 1,500 subscribers in exactly 1 year, just because of the short, simple, easy to cook meals, which seem to have hit massive parts of America, to be honest.
I'm not recommending any particular beer. And I'm going to have...
I don't think it'll be long.
And I'm going...
not good. A horrible, harsh jump cut, so let's get...
a beer. And I'm going to have...
So we can cut out that pause as well. So really this is just what I do. I'm just kind of going through the motions here, just making sure that I can do things. So that's pretty much it. I've got no other angles, no other phone setup for this live stream. It's just me doing a very quick edit, and hopefully that'll give you an insight. And if you want to see the finished article, it should be up by tomorrow. So day 8, Saturday, should be up by tomorrow on the channel Granny's Scottish Kitchen. But ultimately, this is about me sharing what I do, my passions, my interests, and also hopefully it'll help people out there as well. So if you've got questions about video editing or kind of software that I use, or any tips or any things you would like to get, then do let me know. I'm not particularly going to be doing these on You and Smith Music ecosystem, but certainly mobile live stream success would be quite useful. So if you do want to, there are some links just below this video, so do check those out. And as I say, this is going to be a shorter live stream than usual because it's a Friday and everyone has stuff to do. So do watch this and do check out this video once it goes live. This live stream will be available to watch again on mobile live stream success, and also you'll be able to go and check out Granny Scottish Kitchen at YouTube and also on Facebook. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for Gig Ready day number 8, and hopefully we'll have a bit more of a... I'm going to go a bit earlier tomorrow, I think. So because I've got various things going on, I'm going to go and live stream maybe later in the afternoon, maybe around about maybe 5ish, just before tea, or late afternoon. But look out for the schedule anyway, because it will go live at some point. So my aim's to basically go live. I want to be able to show that I can go live consistently every single day for the entirety of February. So do join me on this journey. Let's see if I do it. Let's see if I manage it. Can I juggle all my other projects, activities, work, etc.? Can I do it all? There's lots of things going to be happening this coming week. So yeah, as we run into the half-term holiday, it's going to be busy, and locations may even change because I may be in different locations as well. So there could be some different kinds of live streams with different sorts of people. So I could even try different kinds of content as well, like fitness maybe, who knows. Anyway, that'll be a laugh. So thanks again for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Let's cue the jingle.